this is my first time in life. I am 26 years old, living alone. Okay, so I'm making this video to kind of talk about what it's like living alone, having my own place, and honestly, liberating. I love it. If I don't feel like doing something at any point in time, on any day, I don't have to do it. Freeing. We get lonely. I love having my own place. This is like so what I wanted with moving here to Thailand. But there are times where it can really get lonely living alone with yourself. And I love like having time and space to just be and sit with myself. But it does get very lonely at times. And of course I could always FaceTime friends and family, but not always because of the time zone difference. That it's also, I love that I don't have to worry about how anybody else feel about me choosing that I don't want to get up, or I don't want to do such and such, or whatever it is that I don't want to do at any point in time. If I don't want to do it, I feel good in saying that, just shrugging my shoulders and being like, this is my day today. If my day is me laying in bed all day and just breathing and relaxing, that's cool with me. Like, I feel good about making that decision and not having to worry about what somebody else wants to do today, if that makes sense. And if I don't want to do that, oh, how do I tell this person that? You know? So moments like that make me really happy that I live alone, and it just allows me to just connect and be with myself. I think every woman should live alone at some point in time in her life, before she has kids and before she is married, because I don't have kids, I've never been married. But I feel as though the time before that shift in your life occurs is so important. And if you don't have the opportunity to get to know yourself and really understand your wants, your needs, your desires, what truly brings your heart joy and peace and just a sound mind, and just knowing what it is that you enjoy and how to center yourself in the midst of chaos. Not saying that relationships or children are chaos, but just in the midst of all these external forces that could be demanding so much of your energy and so much of your time, and expecting so much of you in so many ways in which you have to stretch yourself to give and extend your energy. I have never lived by myself. So growing up, I had a brother, older sister, and throughout life, I always lived with my mom. That was life. College, I had 3 roommates. That's a lot. It was 3 of us, including me. I attended Spelman. We stayed in the Abbey dorm, and it was like literally the size of a closet, and it was 3 of everything. 3 beds, 3 closets, 3 desks, 3 dressers, 3 of everything, and we ended up making two of those beds into bunk beds. It was a lot. It was a lot for me. It was a lot for them, just navigating that whole situation. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I would never do this again. I ended up moving back home my sophomore year, back living with my mom and commuting to campus every day. And after that, me and my best friend, we got an apartment together in Smyrna. It was like my first independent living type situation. And I loved that. I loved our apartment. It was like really amazing. But you know, at that time I was in college, you know, still trying to navigate in working kind of like full-time hours plus going to school full-time, and it became overwhelming for me, and I ended up taking a semester off school. And then that whole experience I feel as though I grew a lot, and it helped me think about what it is that I wanted and didn't want. And I was just around a lot of unhappy people in the place that I was working, and I was just like, yeah, this is not the energy that I want to continuously like flow and circulate around me. So I decided to basically re-enroll into school, because I was like, no, this ain't it. They all those people seemed unhappy with their lives and the choices that they had made, and I wasn't in a space yet where I wasn't happy. And I'm just like, if I keep circulating around this energy, this specific energy, you know, it's gonna like kind of pierce me, and I didn't want that. So I made a different decision, enrolled back into school, and I started researching. Oh yeah, in the midst of that, me and my best friend, our lease ended, and I ended up moving in with my boyfriend at the time, and we lived together. So you see, I have never lived alone. After that, I moved back in with my mom before I graduated, a few months before I graduated, and then I moved to Shanghai, China. And that was life. And I had a roommate when I got there, my coworker Angelique, which is my friend for life. And that was a trying experience on our friendship, but it stood the test of time because we are stronger than ever. We did realize that, okay, we don't need to live together in life, but like we have like a strong bond in friendship, and I love her. Her name is Angelique Magic on Instagram, or Angelique Michelle. You can find her on YouTube. And then after that, I moved in with a boyfriend and another couple. So it was like we were all roommates. It was 4 of us in an apartment in Shanghai. And then after that, I moved back to no, that's a lie. Me and my boyfriend moved to Thailand. Then we lived together, and after that I moved back to the States, lived with my mom and my aunt and my little cousin. And then I made the decision to come back here to Thailand, and now that is what I'm doing now, where I'm living alone for the first time with myself in my own space, because I needed this time to just sit with myself and just take the time to really dive deeper into me and my heart's desires, what it is that I want and need and require from myself in this moment in time in my life, and what it all means in the direction that I am headed in the flow of everything. And I didn't want at this time any other energies to interfere with the direction that I'm going in my life, and what it is that how I'm going to execute on the vision that God has put on the inside of me and the things that I desire to accomplish. And it is so difficult, in my opinion, to be in a relationship or even be in a space with others when you are working on like basically a creative project or any type of project that requires like your full energy and time and focus. And that's not like for everybody. Other people can focus in the midst of other noise and other people in their space. Me personally, I have to sit with myself and really tune in and go into my deep meditations and fasting and detoxing, especially fasting, because fasting for me helps me to focus my mind and really hone in on my artistic talents and dig deeper and really actually be able to listen to the voice that's on the inside of me, like my guiding voice, the thing that keeps me going and that leads me and guides me and directs me and gives me discernment on the choices that I make and the way that I execute and produce and put my art out into the world, however that is expressed. So that is why I decided to come and make this decision to live alone, because I need to really harness all of my energy in a way that I'm unable to do when I am being unloaded with so many other different energy vibrations that may need my energy for something, you know what I mean? Whether it's like, you know, a listening ear, someone to vent to, or, you know, just positive motivational essence, you know, giving you some peace, prosperity, and abundance. Okay, so this is just a period in time in my life that I just need to be with myself. And I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity to do this, whether that's in their own hometown or, get up and going like I did to a whole nother country to really just sit and be with myself. And there are moments that I've had where I was kind of distracted and I was unable to sit with myself in the way that I would have wanted to. I've been here for 2 months at this point, so that's why I really am, tunnel vision right now. My goal and my intention is to, for these next 6 months, really have like the driving force that's on the inside of me. There's nothing that can penetrate my mind and my focus and the direction that I'm headed, because these next 6 months of my life have to be very tuned in and intentional, or it's not going to work. What I'm doing will not work if I allow anyone, anybody, anything that is outside of me to interfere with my process, my creative process, my journey of growth and peace, prosperity, and abundance, and everything that I have on the inside of me that I really want to express and put out and share with others. If I allow anyone, any voice, any part of me that lacks discipline, any part of me that is not focused, any part of me like the lower vibrational part of myself who, would like to go out and meet new people every day, and who would like to, go out and get drinks and spend money frivolously in ways that will take me off of my path. I have to keep her at bay because I have a purpose that is so beyond like being distracted or allowing limiting beliefs to interfere with my calling and my vision. And the purpose and the vision is on the inside of me, and the reasons for me making this big move. So I really was making this video talk about what it's like living alone, but it became more of my purpose and my reason for making this decision. There are things that I have been working on within my holistic health and wellness business that I really wanted to get to a space where I can really hone in on how I want to continuously move forward with my clients, and just with my voice, and how God wants to use me moving as I continue to move forward as a holistic health coach and practitioner, and with my business ventures. So I just want everyone to continuously pray for me, send me great positive energy, and just stay along for this journey, because there's so much that I am going to be putting out that I really just want to share. Like, I just feel like there's so much on the inside of me that I just have not been allowing myself to share with everyone. It's like I can sit with my friends and just have these really intense conversations about, what foods do to our body, like the benefits of fasting, like for the mind, for the body, for our immune system, for our organs, for our skin, and just the benefits. But I want to, really like get in tune and communicate that with so many people, like with millions of people. That's my goal. Like, that is my goal. I really want to touch the hearts, minds, and souls of so many people and help them on their own journey of healing from trauma, and then really building a healthy relationship with food and eating, and understanding themselves, like coming into alignment with like your truest nature, like your divine essence, like the part of you that you have been hiding from, that has so much potential, so much life, so much purpose, and so much joy and drive and passion. Because I know we all have a purpose and like something within us that we are passionate about, but a lot of people don't know how to tap into those things. And I believe once you go through a period of fasting and releasing, which will include a period of detoxing from certain foods, certain media, and just toxic traits that you already have, that you know that you need to release, but you haven't been able to build up the discipline for. Once you release those things, you'll be able to truly come into alignment with who you are, what it is that you're meant to be doing here on this earth. Like, and just have like more of a guiding force and be able to be more intentional and have like a clear mind and not be as not have a cloudy, fogged view on life and what you are capable of. Like, you will really feel like limitless. Like, we all are limitless beings, and we have been conditioned to believe that there are limitations on what it is that we are capable of. So I know from my own experience that once you come into alignment and really heal from certain things, all of that fades away, and you truly, you have this belief in yourself, this love, and this just fire burning passion, this confidence where you just know, I can do all things. Like, I am powerful. Like, I am loving, I am confident, I am joyful, I am peace, I am prosperity, I am abundance, I am everything that is. I am the universe reflecting back at itself. So those are the messages, those are the things that I want to continue to impart upon people. I really want to go deeper into the eating and the health side of it, like the rituals and habits, like your daily routine. And then once you dial in one that is more intentional and that will lead you towards the goals you actually have for your life, how everything, it just flows, it comes into alignment. Okay, so I'm gonna have more videos like this coming soon. I just really, this moment was just flowing for me, so I just had to get this out. So I decided to say this and share it with you. So I hope that you are excited and that you are going to be a part of this journey with me. And if you're going to be a part of this journey with me, like, you need to be on like this Exploring Essence team, okay? Like, we're a team, like, we're family, and I want you all to really just root for me like I'm rooting for you. Like, I'm here and I want to spread so much knowledge and the wealth of knowledge that's on the inside of me from, my studies when it comes to, the power of foods to heal the body and the effects that different, meat, cheese, dairy, and processed foods have on, like, our organs, our lymphatic system. And we're going to like turn all that around and like really, healing begins within. So once we, really tune in and get to the core root of, the why of why we eat the way we eat, why we have certain cravings, like why we eat it all. Once we get to the root of all those things, then we can truly begin to peel back the layers of what's been, holding us back from ourselves, keeping us from really being in tune with ourselves and really facing ourselves on a deeper level. That's one of the biggest things that's, for many of us, it's difficult to tune in with our core nature because we are so disconnected from ourselves. We're so disconnected from all that is without, like, around us, as far as like, the trees, like the earth. Like, how often do you actually go outside and stick your bare feet into the ground and really connect with, that energy, that essence that, exists all around us? How often do you go outside and just breathe in that yes, just breathe in like some really great oxygen. I was outside. I know I'm doing it in my house right now, but I can just slide this door open and just have the air coming in. Like, but how often do you take those like moments to really just connect? Like, how often or how many times in your life have you ever like really been able to pick fresh fruit from a tree or pick fresh vegetables from like the roots from the ground? How many experiences in your life have you had where you've really connected with the earth on a deeper level, where you felt connected to where your food that you're consuming comes from? That's all I'm asking. These are the type of conversations that I want to stir up within you and within my friends, my family, the people around me, and with millions of people in the world. I really desire to have deeper conversations with people, go deeper with myself, and really uplift and guide people on their own journey of healing and connecting with self, exploring self on a deeper level, and really getting, making eating healthy fun and beautiful and sexy and just loving and just so vast. Okay, all of that. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, you're amazing. Peace, prosperity, and abundance. I love you. please subscribe, please like, and please comment, and share this video with anybody that you feel will resonate with this vibration that I'm putting out, this energy, this message, this Exploring Essence family. Let's make it grow. Okay, thank you.